Hello all. Saturday afternoon. You hear noise in the background? It's the noisy miners. They're nesting and they go all day. I'm going to do a potato harvest. I just watered it up. See what I mean? As soon as I'm outside, they carry on. I have to do this potato harvest because they're done. And we are going to get 50, I repeat, 50 mil of rain next week. So winter's not quite over just yet. So without further ado, I'm going to pull these up and see what's underneath, because they are done. So, I can feel potatoes. Now I probably could have left these. Oh my God. These are like the biggest potatoes I've ever grown. Yep, there's more. Oh. And if you hear crying in the background, that's a poor little doggy. Doesn't like being outside. Okay, that's that one done. Oh. See if there's any more around here. Done. This one, I've been busting my guns. If I can reach it. Let's find out what is going on. Wow. Any more? That is it. Really, look at that. That is just from 2 plants. I'm going to have to do a potato bake tonight. I'm going to leave the rest in. I tried to make the 4-month mark, but it's looking pretty impossible to do so. So just double check, that must have been a seed potato. These little millipedes everywhere. Just double check. I haven't got any more growing. Right. And over here, I'm going to have to do this, because we got spinach growing out of our ears. Now I planted some cucumbers in here, but they don't look terribly good at the moment. So this is a bit of a harvest, guys. Now it's nice and quiet because there's a Crows match, football match on at the moment here in Adelaide. And they are spelling the grand final, something shocking. So we'll just get this lot. This is just going nuts. So yeah, so if things have been growing and they've been doing really well, and I'm very happy about how the garden is growing. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness me. So, that is a full loaded basket. That's not all. That is not all. Over here, we've got to cut back some of this lot. So I'll be busy cutting up silverbeet next week when it's raining. Shine the camera. This is too much. Too much. It's falling out of the basket. Bowl. It's a bowl. Isn't that what Sheldon Cooper says? We use a bowl. Over here. Just want to cut it back a little bit just to let it all thin out a bit. Now, over here, all is not lost. Hopefully, in the next harvest, we might have an actual cabbage. You see that? I was literally going to pull them out, and I thought better of it, and we got a plane going over. Virgin Airlines, folks. So I'm going to try and hold off those potatoes, because we've also got a couple of little bits of lettuce growing as well. So celery's still trying to make an effort, but we've got a couple of Seymours there. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. If you don't know what movie that's from, you haven't had a childhood. Just want to catch up on a couple of other things. So the cucumbers haven't punched through, but I'll tell you what has. We might be able to salvage some climbing beans. Might. Another batch of spring onions has popped through. So, oh, yep, okay, we've got another one. These ones are still going. Only just so. Only just. The one lousy carrot that I don't think is going to do anything. And I got another spring onion in that one as well. So I know it sounds like I'm rehashing, doing the same thing over and over again. But it lost my train of thought. It pays to do that, I guess, because everything changes every day. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy that those cabbages are finally popping through. I add a bit of sea salt every now and then, and it pops up. But sea salt is what we call here fish fertilizer. So yeah. So the noisy miners are giving me a hard time every time I'm outside. Have a look at this bowl. I've never seen so much silver beet. Oh my god. And potatoes underneath. Good grief. That's going to keep me busy. Dressing gown out the way, I'll be right. So, little bits and pieces here and there. Spring is next week. Yeah. Look at that weather coming. Look at that weather coming. Spring is going to be here next week. Oh yeah, over there. Can't believe it. 50 mil of rain, so we're going to be housebound. I'm going to be housebound next week. So I'm going to leave everything. Just let nature take its course. And after that, we'll do a trip to Bunnings. And we shall get some more soil, try and sort out this eyesore here, and start thinking about tomatoes, capsicums, and cucumbers, because it's that time of year. But I'm going to leave it there, peoples. Yeah, and that's the plan so far, and I'll talk to you all later in the next video. That's if I don't get rushed to rain next week. Okay, lovely peoples. Bye.